There are Netflix documentaries that abound on gut health, on prebiotics, probiotics, and their role in gut health. In my neighborhood, I see these scooters that bring in Yakult, and they're probably not well refrigerated. So, just wanted your view on that.
So I think it's a very, very interesting question that you asked me. And like they say, gut is the source of serotonin, which is 90% of your entire serotonin, or the chemical or the brain. These neurotransmitters are made in the gut. So yes, I think the second brain itself is the gut. So there is a lot of value in eating foods that enhance or increase the gut microbiome, or the multiple bacteria in trillions that are inside us. So there are two aspects to this. One is eating the fibers. So onions, garlic, the beans, the moong, sprouts, rajma, chana, chole, lobia. These offer certain fibers which ferment and lead to short chain fatty acids. And today we know that from butyrate to multiple other of these short chain fatty acids not only improve your neurotransmitters, your serotonin, the response to diabetes and even weight management is controlled by your gut microbiome. People for weight loss are also needed to address their gut health. So the aspect is resistant starch. Cooking the rice and cooling it, cooled potatoes, for that matter, even cooled pasta, or even bread for that matter, if you refrigerate and chill it and you then consume it. So any cooled starch becomes resistant starch. And that is why if you see the basi roti or overnight rice, which is just, if you see the farmer's frugal meal of just eating the rice soaked in a earthen pot, and morning they added buttermilk and onion and ate it, which was, I believe, in US now being patented and sold in supermarkets, which is a very well food of a poor man in India in the yesteryears, but today is one of the most potent probiotic. And then there are the probiotics, which means there is the live bacteria. And thankfully, you are very well read. So, congratulations. Yakult needs to be kept chilled, which means that these live bacteria can perish. So, in several supermarkets, I have also seen where they're left unattended, and sometimes it is just futile that you consume them because the probiotics have perished. So, probiotics can also be got just from this overnight fermented rice. But in certain cases, irritable bowel syndrome or with people with sensitive gut, you also have to keep in mind that pro and prebiotic sometimes can cause further worsening of symptoms, which means that because the fibers will lead to growth of the bacteria and they ferment, that they will cause bloating. So you have to be very careful in whom you are administering this to. And symbiotic is a combination of using these athletes, particularly they're traveling or they're using antibiotic to prevent antibiotic induced diarrhea, or if they have poor immunity. There is a lot of research that has highlighted the intervention by the use of probiotics for long duration that improves the upper respiratory tract infection, meaning that it prevents and improves the immunity. So